Hi everyone. I think everyone here knows me. So I'm Daniel, just for the online video as well. Daniel, I'm the catechetical coordinator here in the parish, which that is a bit of a mouthful to say, but the word catechesis means to echo. It means to echo the faith that Jesus gave us. Really to echo him through the generations. That's what the word means. And yeah, that's my role in the parish, and it takes on many different creative roles, as Father Ambrose said. But the main foundational things that make up the job are the First Holy Communion preparation, the confirmation preparation, and then the adult RCA. And as Father Ambrose mentioned, the RCA is really, I suppose, a highlight and a real joy at all times, but this year in particular, because we have 26 people that are connected in some way to RCIA. They're not all going to be baptized or received or confirmed at the Easter Vigil, but they're all, I suppose, connected in some way. And that's, I mean, that's incredible. Just to put that in perspective, I don't think we've had a year like that since the 90s, that sort of number. And certainly in my time, we've had maybe 4 or 5 each year. But the reason why we had that amount is for a number of different reasons. It's front and center on the website. If you go on the homepage, you see very quickly there's a link that says, if you're interested in the Catholic faith, click here. Or if you want to become a Catholic, there's another link there. So it's front and center about what we're trying to do with the website. But it's also an answer to prayer. The team of catechists who help with the sessions, they're really there to pray for people to come forward, and also to teach the people who do come forward. And then it's also down to reaching out, as Father Ambrose said. So of those 26, perhaps maybe 5 or 6 of them have come from just striking up a conversation. So at the end of Mass, I'll just reach out to maybe someone I don't recognize and just to say hello to them. And you think it's so simple and it's so effective. If this is the first time maybe that someone's coming to Mass, and the first time maybe they've ever come into the church, and they're a new face that we haven't seen. I mean, it's not just down to me, but down to everyone who comes to church. Just to say hi, welcome. I haven't seen you before, something like that. It's just something very simple. But as a result of that, we've had a handful of people who weren't confirmed, but they've been coming to Mass for a long time, but they weren't confirmed as teenagers. But even people who just stumble into the church sometimes during the day. It's not about being overly zealous to go over to people and welcome them, but just being a welcoming community. And I think that starts with all of us. As Father Ambrose said, so the website it's incredible, the reach that the website has. So in total, in a year, last year, we had 14,000 people visit the website. So it's vastly bigger than, say, even a parish can reach. And when you look into the numbers, we have people from, like, hundreds of people coming from China just to visit the website. Or you have people from countries like Saudi Arabia, which you think that these are countries where Christianity is not exactly flourishing, not exactly free to practice. So you have these vast numbers of people all over the world stumble across the website. I mean, it's because of a whole number of technical things like keywords and search engine optimization, all this sort of thing. But it's serving a great purpose. But in terms of connecting people, it's very important, because in the last year we had 10 people who reached out to ask about how to become a Catholic, but they weren't in the parish. So we have 26 connected in the parish and another 10 who were outside of the parish, who I've been able to put in touch with their local parish church, the local church. And that's a couple of people in America. We had a couple of people in Wales, someone in Scotland, someone in Liverpool. So this is the sort of thing that goes on behind the scenes, which is maybe not seen. And yeah, so a big part of the job is trying to be creative in how we reach out to people. So that's one way, the RCA and the things that connected to that. But we've been trying new things out in the last year. So we've had a Saints film club that was really for the children. So we started that. We ran, I think, 3 or 4 of them before Christmas, and it was very nice to do that. The other thing we've been trying is a family prayer event. So it's introducing families to adoration, to a very simple introduction and beginning to a short time of prayer with Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, and then a social after that. So that, I mean, it's mainly for First Holy Communion children and for confirmation teenagers and their families. But as we go forward, it will open up more to the local community, to the parish and to other people, because it's amazing. In my time, there's been a few stories where people have stumbled in while we've had this time of adoration, stumbled into the church, and they've been marked in some way by that time and being in the presence of our Lord. And one of the other things that been trying to do is connect up the sort of the age between First Holy Communion and confirmation, because there isn't any sacramental preparation between there. So very often people step away and then they come back for confirmation. So we're trying to do more things in between that age to keep people connected. So that's the Saints Film Club. It's the Ignite program. We have this Ignite group, which is about discipleship for young children and helping them to become like leaders, mini leaders in the parish, and they might lead a evening of prayer, things like that. And yeah, and then also on the radar, just to highlight, so at the end of March we have Rise Theatre. If anyone remembers them, Rise Theatre is very dynamic, exciting drama group. They have a tour which is going on over these months. So they're touring throughout the country, but they're coming here on the 25th of March, and they have a play about the foundress of the Faithful Companions of Jesus. So you'll see that advertised. But if you're able to come, the tickets are £10 for an adult, £5 for 11 to 18-year-olds. But the money that will be raised from that, so all the proceeds from that will go to the youth fund of the parish, or the catechetical fund of the parish. So that's something that just to be aware of, and please encourage people to come, because there's such a brilliant dramatic dramatized group. What do you say? They're a great group that do drama. So please do come along to that. I think I'm handing on then to Deacon Ian, who's going to talk about the activities of the deacons in the parish.